A New York woman and her two young daughters butchered, stabbed to death by her husband, and she knew he would do it. She even warned police, but unbelievably, her statement to the NYPD was ignored. Why? Because it was written in Spanish, and it appears no one at the police station ever thought to have it translated. CNN correspondent Maria Santana has a story of what happened after that warning got ignored.
It was a horrific scene. 21-year-old Daisy Garcia and her two young daughters found stabbed to death in their New York City apartment, allegedly at the hands of her husband. Now there's information that not speaking English may have been the Guatemalan immigrant's death sentence. Garcia filed a police report in May of 2013, saying her husband had assaulted her and that she feared for her life. That report sat untranslated and without follow-up until her death.
She was crying, so she called the police and told them that her husband had threatened to kill her.
The May incident wasn't the only one Garcia reported. On November 27th, she again called police and filed a Spanish-language complaint, writing, "My husband assaulted me. He pulled my hair and kicked me twice. He threatened to take my kids away." The NYPD has not said whether that report was translated. 2 months later, Garcia and her daughters were found dead.
If they would have given it more importance, would have translated it to English, then maybe they would have figured out what to do. They would have investigated him. It was like they just left the report there as if it was worthless.
Authorities say Garcia's husband, Miguel Mejia Ramos, confessed to killing his wife in a fit of jealous rage. He said he then hugged and kissed his daughters, asked for their forgiveness, and stabbed each girl multiple times.
I guess no investigation was done to the point where they could have determined that this person had to be arrested. But what we didn't know is that no one actually translated the text.
The Garcia family believes she and her daughters would still be alive if the police had taken action.
My daughter may be dead and can't do anything in this case, but I want justice.
Maria Santana joins me now, and so it just begs the question, with this case, if it happened here, do we know if there are other cases in which it happened as well?
Well, Brooke, unfortunately, advocates say that this is not the first time something like this has happened. 2 months before Garcia was killed, the Violence Intervention Program filed a lawsuit against the city of New York on behalf of 6 other Hispanic domestic violence victims who claim they too were denied adequate translation services. Now, that case is still pending, but in Daisy Garcia's case, the NYPD said that after an internal review, a memo will be circulated to all its officers, reminding them that domestic violence reports must be translated. Of course, the Garcia family, their attorney, believe that this is just another case of someone who fell through the cracks, whom the system failed, and as a result, they ended up losing this young mother and her 2 beautiful daughters. Brooke.
They have to be read and translated. Maria Santana, thank you very much.